got here. These joints came in
early. They said it was going to come in on Monday. Today is Saturday.
I go outside, I check the mailbox because I'm about to go spend some time with the fam. And I was not expecting any. Oh my gosh. What are we doing today?
We are applying for our passport, and make sure that you review everything.
Every freaking thing. We were on our way there and we had to
stop
and go to the library
to go make copies because we didn't realize that we were going to need copies of our birth certificate and our ID.
So make sure you read through those. Make sure you read through that information on the application because I halfway read it, y'all. I'm gonna just keep it 100. I read it. I saw that it needed to have those documents, but I didn't see that those documents needed to necessarily be copied as well. So don't make that mistake. We'll probably make a video, or we'll probably put it at the end of this to sum everything up. But the process now, because we're doing it during COVID times, it is a little different. You have to actually go inside the facility to apply. So that's why we're going in. For those who may be wondering why aren't we just mailing it in, that's why.
Okay, we'll be back. All right, y'all, let's show you how you can get yourself a passport. Hey everybody, it's Liz. I am here to show you guys how to obtain your application, apply for your US passport. This process is only for those who are first-time applicants, okay? So this is the website we need to go to, travel.state.gov. We're gonna find this page here, and you're gonna click on US passports. From here, you're gonna click on need a passport, and then we're gonna click on apply in person. So this lovely, very informative page here is gonna give you all the information that you need in order to apply for your passport. It has literally step-by-step. I wish, and I'm gonna give this advice to you, please go through every step. We did not read, and we were just so excited to get this done and apply for it, and we ended up having to leave the application facility and go do some things that we needed, and then we had to come back. So make sure you guys go over this page in its entirety, and I'm gonna do that here with you guys today. So first things first, how to apply. Number one, we need to fill out that form DS11. So we're gonna click this plus sign here, and it is going to show you, you can download it in PDF form. So here we go. This is what the application looks like. All you have to do is print this, read everything, okay? Read everything, read everything, read everything, and you're gonna write it in. Now I do know that it has to be in black ink only. You can see it there. It says, please print legibly using black ink only. So go through this, fill it out, and you are on your way to getting that passport, okay? All right, so, or you can go ahead and do the form filler. If you click that there, it is gonna bring you to another screen here, and it'll bring you to this page here where you'll go ahead and fill everything out. Be able to just go ahead and print out the completely filled out application. So let's go back. All right, so after you've done that, next thing to do is provide evidence that you are a US citizen, okay? You'll have to submit one of the following on this list. We used our birth certificate. If you do not have your birth certificate, I do recommend a website called vitalcheck.com. That's vitalchek.com, and I'll put a link to that in the description. It does take a couple weeks. Mine took about 2 to 3 weeks, and Melanie's, I believe hers got the same time, probably 2 weeks. So make sure you get that. If you do not have your birth certificate or anything on this list, make sure you know how to go get those things before you can move forward. All right, next one is bring a copy of your U.S. citizenship evidence. My apologies. Get that printed. It does say here that it has to be single-sided, legible, on white 8.5 by 11 paper, and in black and white. Okay, so this is one of the things that we did not do, so we had to stop and go back. So don't be like us. Follow these steps. Okay, this is what it's here for. It's here to help you. All right, so number 4 is present ID. You're gonna go ahead and present one of the following bullets. That way they can identify you. One of the problems that we had is that Melanie had a Florida driver's license and we were applying for our passports in North Carolina, which is where we lived. Be sure that you know that you need to have an in-state. If you're applying in North Carolina, you need to have a North Carolina driver's license or a North Carolina state issued ID. Okay, same thing if you are in Florida, you need to have an in-state Florida driver's license or a Florida in-state state ID. All right, that is one of the mistakes we went through, and Melanie we had to leave our appointment, go get Melanie an ID, and then a few days later we had to come back and apply again. So we don't want you to make those same mistakes. All right, next one is bring a photocopy of that ID. Again, photocopies must be legible, 8.5 by 11, black and white, single-sided. Next thing we need to do is determine any special circumstances. If these are valid to you, make sure you click on those links so that way you know what you need to do next. All right, you need to provide a photo. Our photo was taken at the facility that we applied. We did have to pay an extra, I believe it was $15 for the photo. Every place is different, so make sure that you click on this passport acceptance facility and see if they have any fees attached for photos, or you can bring your own photo. Click on that photo requirements if you are going to bring your own photo. That way you can make sure that your photo is accepted at the time of your application. All right, so calculate fees. This is the most important part. This is going to tell you everything you need to know and what to expect and what to bring. Okay, so we did the passport, book, and card. That was $140. We also expedited our services, so we paid an extra $60, and this is for each application. Each application, $140. We paid an extra $60 for expedited services. It does show for adult applicants and child applicants. So this is really good information right here. And also check with your facility, because sometimes some facilities charge for processing your application. So be sure you check that out as well so you know what fees to expect. Next one is you're going to submit your completed application. If you are at a passport acceptance facility, they actually take all of your information and submit it for you. If you're doing it by mail, you can find that information on this website as well. And then once you apply, you'll be able to track the status of your application. Honestly, we didn't really bother with this part because we just knew it was going to take some time, especially due to COVID at the moment. So we wanted to make sure that we were patient and we did it in enough time that we didn't have to sit here and worry and freak out about when we were going to get our passports. So that is how you go ahead and get your application done and ready so you can get your passport and you can start traveling. You can move somewhere, whatever you want to do. I hope that this was helpful. And again, if you have any questions, make sure you drop them in the comment section. We are always talking to our subscribers and we answer all comments as soon as we see them. So thank you for watching. We got our passport.
Ooh-wee. Oh my goodness, look at that. Holy smackerel, this thing is bigger than I thought it was.